What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video, and today we got my Week 5 NFL predictions, so let's get started. First, we got the AFC. The first matchup we're going over is the Colts versus the Broncos. I'm definitely going to have to take the Broncos on that one. I'm going to believe in Russell Wilson. Texans, Jags. I'm definitely going to have to go with the Jags because we got that young, fiery defense that's firing off. Plus, Trevor Lawrence is starting to sling it around, and that run game is starting to take off a little bit too. We got an exciting matchup. We got the Bills versus the Steelers. I'm definitely going to have to take the Bills on this one. They're red hot. I'm liking what Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and that receiving core are doing. The only downside is they need to focus on that run game more, get that going a little bit, because that Steelers defense is pretty nice. I'm sorry, Grant. I gotta go with the Bills on this one. Upset alert. I do have the Jets beating the Dolphins. With the Dolphins losing Tua and they have Teddy Bridgewater, I just feel like that Jets defense is gonna get after Teddy and put some pressure on him. Although I will say the Dolphins on paper have the better weapons all across the board and the better defense, but that QB matchup, I'm gonna take Zach Wilson over Teddy. The next AFC matchup we have are the Chiefs versus the Raiders, and I'm definitely going to have to take the Raiders. No, psych, I'm taking the Chiefs 10 times out of 10. The Chiefs are 3-1, the Raiders are 1-4. Plus, I have Patrick Mahomes on my fantasy football team. What more do I have to say? Next AFC matchup we have is the Bengals versus the Ravens, and this, in my opinion, should be game of the week. And I'm going to have to say, I'm going to take the Ravens on this one. I'm just not going to bet against Lamar Jackson. It's contract year, and he's got a lot at stake, so I'm going to definitely root for him. The last AFC matchup we have is the Chargers versus the Browns, and I'm going to have to take the Chargers on this one. I just think Justin Herbert in that offense is going to take off, even though that Browns defense is... Next, we got the NFC. We got the Giants taking on the Packers. I'm going to go with the Giants winning that one. I think Saquon and Daniel Jones and that defense will get it done. What is going on with our wide receivers, bro? Our wide receivers are absolutely terrible. The one good receiver we had was Sterling Shepard, and he's out with an ACL tear. Darius Slayton, he's all right. He's just not doing what I expected him to do this year. And Kenny Golladay, we paid him all this money to do absolutely nothing. And Kadarius Toney, I don't know what's up with him. The next matchup we have is the Falcons versus the Buccaneers, and I'm just going to take the Buccaneers on this one. I'm not going to bet against Tom Brady and that Buccaneers defense, especially going up against the Falcons. Vikings versus the Bears. I'm going to have to go with the Vikings on this one. They are 3-1 with Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson taking over and doing their thing, plus that defense, so I don't see how you can go wrong with it in this matchup. The Seahawks versus the Saints. I'm definitely going to have to go with the Seahawks on this one. They're 2-2 right now. Geno's looking good. DK Metcalf is showing you guys why he's a top 5 receiver, so that's why I'm going to go with the Seahawks. The next matchup we have is the Cardinals taking on the Eagles, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to go with the Red Hot Eagles. They're 4-0. Jalen Hurts is doing his thing. The team's looking pretty well-rounded, so I'm going to go with the Eagles. Next, we have the Cowboys taking on the Rams, and I do have the Rams upsetting the Cowboys this week. I think the Rams defense shows everybody why the Cowboys need Dak in the lineup in order to make the playoffs. The last NFC matchup we have this week is the 49ers taking on the Panthers, and I'm going to go with the 49ers solely because the Panthers just really aren't that good. Baker Mayfield is overrated. He's not better than Daniel Jones, and he talks a lot of trash, and he's just really not that good. So I'm going to go with the 49ers. The AFC and NFC matchups this week are the Pats taking on the Lions, and I got the Lions winning. Then the next one we have is the Titans taking on the Commanders, and I also have the Titans winning. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more, check out some of my videos right here.
You can play that music.